Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Alhamdulillah, we are doing great. So here I'm packing Ayun's lunch box. For that I have fried some nuggets. Along with that I gave him 2 chocolates and a cake. Usually I don't give him so much, but since he asked, he wanted chocolates to share it with his friends, so I gave him. And also these days I started giving him hot waters because winters are approaching, and I don't want him to fall sick. So once I've done packing his lunchbox, I reheated the breakfast. I had made the rice balls last night, and they were many, so I thought of having them for the breakfast. As Ain was having his breakfast, I made sure I kept his lunch box and water bottle inside his bag. Usually he used to take the separate lunch bag, but he finds it heavy to carry separately, so he has asked me to put it inside his bag. So while he was having his breakfast, I put on his socks and shoes so that he's not late. Ayana had already woke up. I don't know how she gets to know that Ayan is awake. She had already worn her slippers by herself and she was ready to go along with Ayun. But I would always take her near the parking and let her play for a while, for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then get her back home. So this has become a daily routine now. Wait for me, don't go. Also, every day while Ayn is going to school, he says a few zikr, and even while coming back, he makes sure he completes a few of his zikr. So he was going in the front, and the little one is also ready to go to school. But she had seen the cat, so she was afraid to come out of the gate. She actually likes cat, but whenever it comes nearby, she's a bit afraid of it. It's just that she likes playing out. She likes going park. I feel sometimes that she wakes up because she wants to go downstairs. That's why she's awake at this time. So after bringing her back, I gave her breakfast, made her take bath, and then I put her to sleep. And she had slept till the noon. This was around 8, so she slept till she was awake till 10, then she slept till 12:30. So this was the time I went to get Ayun back from
How
from
was
the
your
parking.
test? How much did you score?
10 out of 10.
Well done. Tired? Make sure you don't make any noise.
Here, as I was telling Ayun not to make noise, but soon Ayana had woke up. So today Ayun had insisted to make fried rice. It's been very long time I had not made any fried rice. So there was no chicken as well. So I made some vegetable fried rice, and Ayun prefers more vegetable fried rice. He doesn't even like chicken fried rice. So made some vegetable fried rice. For that I have soaking here 1 glass of basmati rice. I make with basmati as well as with the jeera kasala. So today I thought of making with the basmati rice. So I don't have different containers for basmati or the idli rice or other rice, raw rice. I put them in one big bucket which has the lid. I put them all in one. I make sure that each plastic is sealed properly. So here I'll be washing the basmati rice for once, and then I'll let them soak, and then later I'll wash them 3 to 4 times. While the rice is soaking, I thought I'll cut all the vegetables and keep ready. So here I've taken onion, carrot, and beans. If you have capsicum, mushroom, broccoli, or any of your favorite vegetables, you could make this. This is actually simple yet tasty. Doesn't require much ingredients. So I've taken few cloves of garlic as well. So also I'm going to use green peas and corn. I have them frozen, so I thought I'll use them as well today. So first I'll cut all the vegetables and keep ready, and then start making the fried rice. So while I was chopping the vegetables, I had already kept the water for the rice to boil, and meanwhile I started chopping the vegetables. Here I have chopped onion into fine. Also I have cut the garlic into small pieces, and I'm going to slice the beans into thin. And you can chop the carrot as well as you can cut them into thin slices, but I prefer chopping them because Ayana also will have the rice, so it's very easier for her to chew when it is in smaller bites. And also if it's a little bigger, it will take a little more time to cook, so I'm not going to cook it well. It will be just half cooked, and there will be a bite and crunch in the vegetables. So here the water for the rice has started boiling, to which I've added enough salt. Make sure to add a little more salt than the usual so that the rice is flavorful. And along with that I've added the soaked rice. After adding the rice, I'm going to give it a nice mix so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the vessel. So here I had some frozen corns and green peas, so thought of adding them, and Ayun likes having them. Usually fried rice they do not add any corns or green peas, but I had a few, so thought of adding them. Also it will make the rice colorful, so why not? And meanwhile I'd also kept eggs to boil to have along with the rice, because I didn't have any chicken at home, so that I could fry them. So only fried rice wouldn't be great, so thought of boiling some egg. So recently I had been to Amazon 5.75. From there I had bought these insulation pads. These are very friendly. I have been using such kind of insulation pads since a year. I had in a different color, so this time I bought in yellow color. Last time I bought in orange. These are actually nice. You can keep hot vessels, or you can also keep under the desktops. So here are some instructions, and even in the back they have some things written here, how to be used and for what purpose. So usually I use it in the kitchen as a countertop if I have to keep any hot vessels, or if I'm keeping any hot oil in a bottles, or some other things. Like here for water bottle also I have kept under that. So this mark I'm showing here is the stain recently happened. I'm trying to clean it, but it isn't going. So this is the old one which I had bought last year. It's been a year and it's almost got spoiled, so I bought a new one in yellow color. This has that Pinterest look, so I bought this. They have in different shapes and different colors, and also they have in different this thing like watermelon, or other strawberries. They have in different fruits and vegetables as well. So I felt this one was pretty good, so I bought these. And So if you're living anywhere in Saudi Arabia, you might find these kind of shops 5.75 or Amazon 5.75 anywhere here and there. So you can go and check over there for these kind of insulation pads. And the rice had already boiled, so cooked. So I have strained here and let this cool for some time.
Picnic. Put.
Because I was making it for kids, especially for kids, that's why I'm using here ghee. You can use any oil of your preference. You can use olive oil or sunflower oil. Here I've added about 1.5 tablespoon of ghee. Once the ghee is nice and hot, I'm going to add garlic. Along with the garlic, I'll add onion as well, and saute until they are soft. Here I've added onion immediately because I didn't want the garlic to burn or give that strong flavor, burnt flavor. That's why I've added onions immediately, and I will cook this until they are soft. Once they are soft, I'm going to add the a chicken stock cube. So here I've used this new brand. Recently I'd been to a family meet where I got this Aloha chicken cube, which was actually flavorful, and I felt it was better than Maggi cubes. So I've added this, and here you can see I have not browned the onion. I have just let them soften a bit. So after adding them, I've added the sliced beans and chopped carrots. I'll saute this for approximately 3 to 4 minutes on a medium high flame, and let this cook. We will not soften the vegetables. We will just give that crunch and a perfect bite. So after adding the vegetables, here I've added about 1.5 tablespoon of light soy sauce, and then I've added about 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. So here I have skipped rest of the sauces like chili sauce, green chili sauce. I haven't added any of them. I've just added 1 teaspoon of pepper. Also I've checked for the seasoning and it seems perfect. I haven't added any salt, extra salt, because the chicken stock and other ketchup and soya sauce already has salt in it. And once the masala has been cooked, I have added the half rice which was cooked. I haven't used the entire rice. Here I've used only the half bowl of rice. So after adding the rice, you just have to gently mix them so that you do not break any grains of rice. Make sure you mix them gently. If you are not able to mix them using the spatula, you can actually just toss them like this. After mixing the rice well, I'm going to cover this and let this cook for about 1 or 2 minutes. Because I had used half of the cooked rice, I kept the remaining rice in a container and kept it in the fridge so that I could use it for the next day. I could make biryani or something like that. And it was already time for lunch, so quickly I served lunch for kids. I thought I will have later, first feed kids. Also Ayan had an exam, so quickly gave him lunch so that he could start studying for his orals. Wait, I'll give you. You want egg? Yes, egg. Bismillah. What?
The rice is good.
You liked it?
Yes. Mama liked it too.
You want yogurt? Okay, come here.
Good. Dada? Daddy? Dada?
So this was in the evening. Ayan had his madrasa. While Ayan was having his madrasa, I thought I will get back to kitchen and make some snacks. I'd already prepared, planned to make evening snack today. So for that, I had boiled potatoes in the afternoon itself. I had boiled potatoes with some salt and turmeric. So here, to make bonda, I'm going to first make the tempering. For bonda, the flavor comes from the tempering only. There is no other masalas used. So firstly, I'm going to heat a kadai. To this, I've added about 1 teaspoon of oil. To this, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, lots of garlic, chopped garlic, and about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 3 green chili chopped. You can use less or more as per your spice preference. I'm going to add a little more green chilies here, and then about quarter teaspoon of mustard seeds, and a handful of curry leaves, and a few chopped coriander leaves. So basically we are making a tempering for the bonda. So after making this tadka, I'm going to add it to the potato mixture. Before adding the tadka, I've already kept a few potatoes aside to make for kids, because kids won't be having this spicy bonda. They will obviously have something mild. So I thought I'll make something else for them. So after adding the tadka, I've give it a nice mix and check for the seasoning. If required, add some salt. Already I had added salt while boiling the potatoes. Also added a little turmeric also. That is why the color is yellow. So after adding them, I'll mix this well and keep aside. So for the kids, I'm going to make a mild version, not the tadka one. Just I'll add about quarter teaspoon of chili flakes, about 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of garlic, and I've used a half a teaspoon of white pepper. You can use black pepper as well, and a handful of mozzarella cheese. You could use any cheese of your preference. Here I've used mozzarella cheese. After adding all of them, and I have also added some chopped coriander leaves. We'll give it a nice mix. I'm not going to add any salt because already the mozzarella cheese has salt in it. So here I won't be adding any salt. So even the potato mixture for kids is ready. So both the potato mixtures are ready. So now I'm going to start making the batter. So here I'll be making a simple pakoda batter, the same gram flour one. So here I've used about 1 cup of gram flour. So here I found few cloves which I usually put in all rice and flours. So I was taking it out and discarding them. We don't need them in the pakoda. So after taking about 1 cup of gram flour, I'm going to add salt as per taste, about 1 teaspoon of chili powder. You can add more or less as per your preference. Always adjust spice accordingly. Then I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. You can also use ajwain if you like them. And then also I'm going to add about a quarter teaspoon of baking soda. Adding baking soda will make the batter lighter and also fluffier. So this is going to make a crispy coating also. You need not have to add any corn flour or rice flour to the batter. So adding baking soda will make the batter fluffier and slightly crispier. So here, after adding all of them, I've added water and made a batter. Make sure there is no lumps and add water gradually to make a thick batter, not too runny, not too thick, a nice batter which can coat the bonda and the croquettes for kids. So after mixing them well, while I was making the batter, I had already kept oil to heat. So our oil is also hot, so we'll start making the bondas. So here I've shaped the bondas in round balls, and also I've made for kids in a cylindrical shape. They almost look similar, so that I don't get confused. I made in two different shapes. So I have dipped the bondas in the batter, nicely coat them in the batter, and then deep fry them in a nice hot oil. Fry them until they are golden from both the side. Make sure the batter is on a thicker side than being runny, because there are chances of the potato mixture scattering in the oil. So you don't want the potato mixture to scatter in the oil, especially the croquettes one, which has cheese. There are chances that the cheese might ooze out if the batter is too runny. So make sure the batter is little thicker than the usual and not too runny. So here I was making croquettes for kids while the bonda was cooking. I had already fried the bondas. Here I was frying the croquettes. I was desperate to know if it was done. He was eagerly waiting to have them, but I had not served any of them because I wanted to serve them together. So once croquettes are fried, I will be serving them. Anyways, kids won't be having the bondas. They will only have croquettes because bondas are little spicy and they don't like it. So here our bonda and the croquettes have already fried. I'm going to serve both of them together. I didn't take any of their reaction because they were busy in eating, that I was enjoying the way they were telling that it was nice and it tastes so good, and they were happy I was making after so long. It has been so long I was not making any snacks in the evening. So Ayana had already had this croquettes. She had seen ketchup in my plate. She thought it's a ketchup, but it was chili garlic sauce. So she came and sat along. So I told her it was spicy, but still she wanted to have them. So I let her eat. So you can see her reaction here.
Don't eat that. That's very spicy.
So today my kids as well as my husband was happy with this evening snack. You can make this way. It's quite easy. Boil potatoes together and make two different seasoning and make this. It's quite easy. The bondas were perfectly spiced and flavorful. Also the croquettes were cheesy and creamy. I like both had two different taste. If you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. See you all soon. Take care.